anyway, on social media, I'm tired of black people watching films with their fucking third eye open.
Hey, don't disrespect that third eye.
No, fuck that. Because shit, you should watch shit for the fucking enjoyment of the film. Like nothing, like I read a
I enjoyed
piece.
it, but my third eye was all the way open because it's necessary. But keep going, because since we have opposite points, I think it's important.
I read a think piece on how when Paul was dragged into the whatever the fuck when Terry so when Paul was dragged in and it was like oh my god, they got it, this is what's going on, you know what I'm saying, picking the wrong black man and shit. I'm like, bro, it's a fucking Pixar movie.
Wait, picking the wrong black man? What do you mean?
When Paul was dragged down, like when Terry was looking for the lost soul and grabbed Paul instead, the nigga was talking shit in the barbershop. Yeah, so people were saying how Paul was like an innocent black man, like traumatized forever because he wasn't the one.
Yeah, that's different. Okay, but yeah, that's
what I'm talking. That's that third eye shit.
No, that's
You're
that
too
one.
old.
No, that's that wannabe third eye shit.
Whatever. It's the same shit.
So here.
Because I think that you do have to. Because my thing was, there's the difference between criticizing the movie on some make-believe shit versus real life shit. Like, oh, well, who dies on a manhole? Like, it's a cartoon movie. Like, you can literally, but besides the fact that you literally can die from falling down a manhole, you can die before you even hit the manhole from hitting your head, or hit the bottom. And so people were making arguments about the real versus fake world of it, which I think that was dumb. But I think it's very important that, we do still talk about the transformation and animation thing, and black people not staying black the entire movie, and him even being voiced by a white woman to some people make him seem more pacified and whatever else. I just think that it's important that we have to keep making these assertions, because it took little things like that to get us where we are, to make us inhumane, and it was those little subtleties that even got us here in the first place. So unless we continuously dissect these things that are ultimately made by white people, which they had teams, because they still didn't even realize the things that they were doing. So yes, it is important that we continue to nitpick in order to not have to nitpick anymore. I still think it was very good. I think it was good, but that doesn't mean that it still needs work on some things. But it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but we have to remember that it took those little subtleties. Those are the things that were perpetuated to keep us looked at like less human, and why we don't have this much representation in these fields. So we have to keep nitpicking until equity is somewhat
equity.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
equality.
It's like, I'm
equality.
So,
but I do get what
though.
you're saying, because obviously there are people who will ruin it and will ruin it and just find every little thing. But some things are important to still look at, and I think those are some of the things that are still important.
So a complaint that you just said was you were tired of hearing or seeing how black people were depicted as like inhumane or whatever, but that's Pixar's whole theme.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Pixar,
and not inhumane.
Because
not
the
inhumane.
argument
I'm
is not
talking
just
about
Pixar. The argument is Disney, period. And the thing is that Disney incorporates Pixar. So if Disney incorporates Pixar and you have the opportunity to show a black voice or a black face as something else, and as Pixar, you use the rules of, oh, well, it's Pixar. Then why not make it a real Disney movie? And we have evidence of the actual Disney movies. Well, they still do that.
But it's an
so
animated film.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
why are there
they don't
so
change
many white
people.
animated films where they get to be white people? Why
The
are there so
entire
many
time.
white animated
Jamie was
films?
black.
No,
he changed into a ghost. I think you're missing the point.
And so as black people, I just want to see myself in human form the whole movie.
Even in Coco,
That's
they
it.
stayed Mexican.
That's it.
The name of the fucking
Doesn't
film
matter.
is
Doesn't
Soul.
matter. Exactly.
It's
and
about
that's
a
why.
soul.
And that's
Exactly.
why I
So
and
do
that's
you
why I
think that
have
they couldn't
trepidation
keep the
about.
black-
Hold on. That's why I have trepidation about
One at a
even
time,
seeing
people.
it,
One at a time.
because I have to already set myself up for not watching black people. I have to set set myself up for watching something else that represents us rather than just watching a black animated film that features black people. Do you understand how like subtly psychological that is, Keem? The fact that there are so many things, many things as far as choices that I can choose for to show you white people in just animated. But how many can you pick for black people? You can't.
It's
even
ironic.
less for even more as you go down the minority line. It's even worse. And that is a problem. The fact that there's so many choices that young white kids can look at and be like, look at this person as a doll, and then look at this person, and then, oh, but the Princess and the Frog toys come as a frog and turn into a princess, and the soul probably comes as a ghost and turns into a black man, and then
The
this
Will Smith
person,
joint
that turns into
a
such
bird.
There's nothing that shows
You don't think
me
it's ironic?
black man as this is just a powerful toy, unless
they
it's
happen
a
to give us these
superhero,
stories?
unless it's Black Panther,
Or
unless it's
transformation.
something like that.
Okay, let
that's
King,
what I'm saying.
What's your reply, King?
You don't think
Actually,
that's
I want to hear
ironic?
your thoughts, Mike.
You don't think it's ironic
Because
that they
I know
happen
that-
to give those
I think
stories
he's
to
realizing now how
to
deep
black
it is.
No, let
I'm
King
not
talk. Let King
realizing
talk.
how deep. I think that's
Let King
too
talk.
deep.
Just let King
I
talk.
think it's too deep.
Okay.
It's a movie. It's the fucking title is Soul, my nigga.
Name a movie where black people haven't been transformed recently that's animated compared to
You didn't have to do recently.
all the white
You
movies.
didn't have to do recently.
Compared to all the white movies. Not to even mention that white people, that's the majority of the movies. So out of the movies that are black, majority of them are us transforming.
Pick
that is our
one.
point.
Pick
We don't
one.
have movies where we're just.
And I know the one. And here's the thing, I know the one, and it's hilarious what it is. I know the one.
What is it? Because I'm not.
And it's
Bebe's
one.
Kids.
And it's one.
It's fucking Bebe's Kids. It's the only movie where black people are allowed to stay as people.
So
That's
y'all have
fucking
beef with like
incredible.
Black Panther then?
No,
That's not
No,
animated.
I'm not saying that, and that's
but,
also
but
not
it's
animated.
still like
It's not an
that's
animated
animated.
movie.
Talking to
That's
Mike.
not animated.
It's not
It's
an
still
animated
That's
movie.
not animated.
We're talking about animated movies.
I said, and I even
where black
included
people
Black
stay
Panther
animated.
just to have some sort of representation that Disney includes for black people, but that should not count. But I'm throwing it in the pot just to have one. And the only other thing is fucking Bebe's Kids. So, which is a great movie, by the way, but the fact that that's the only representation for black in animation as a whole, my nigga, and you proud of it, you saying that, oh, it's not that deep? Yeah, it is. It is.
But
I just wanna
Back
get
to
King
Cherry
to
just
your child.
produced. Didn't he produce an
That's
animated
one.
short?
Okay, that's two.
It's a
And
short.
it's a short.
It's a short. It's a
Actually,
short
there's
that has
two-
a fight that got stolen. That got stolen
stolen.
already by Nick for a white audience.
But he's still
It doesn't matter.
producing
It doesn't
Gary.
matter.
It's
It doesn't
one.
matter.
Producing
It
it.
doesn't
The numbers.
matter. No,
The numbers,
it doesn't
though.
matter. You
The
gotta
numbers.
understand how this shit is
The
so
numbers.
quickly psychological.
Give us more, and
they
I'll
count
say
on
yeah.
people. They count on people like you to be like, no, it's not that deep. Please put me in this role. They count on people like you. Trust me. So that's my point. So let's continue.
And-